Hey, what is up? This is Kraven coming at you after an extended hiatus. Life happens. But enough about me. I am here today to bring you hype. Everspace 2 is on the brink of release, and thanks to Rockfish Games, I got my grubby little hands on a preview. And I'd like to reiterate a preview of what we would have seen on conventions all this year. So without further ado, let's get to it. Ditching its roguelike mechanics, Everspace 2 is now more of an open space RPG. Now personally I'm not too excited for this, as I love the feel of its predecessor. It was like a rendition of FTL minus the management aspect. The difficulty curve has also seemingly been lowered, but I fully expect Rockfish Games to amp it up on full release. Now if you can see on screen, I'm playing with a gamepad, specifically an X-Bone controller, as I found mouse and keyboard controls clunky. Coming from an Everspace veteran, I can honestly say that the devs have greatly improved on the feel of the ship, specifically the assault fighter. And that's not to say that it wasn't great before, it's just more complete now. And holy jeez, would you look at this. This world looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, before, it looked great. 3 years makes all the difference. 3 years in hard work. If you missed my review on Everspace, go check it out. But one of my main gripes with it was that I absolutely hated the explosion animation, and thankfully it's been fixed. Something I loved playing around with before was that action freeze mode, and it's back, looking more crisp than ever. I mean, I just had trouble with the inverted camera, but as previously stated, Everspace is more of an RPG akin to a Destiny-esque style of leveling and loot, where leveling doesn't mean that you're necessarily stronger, but the loot, as shown here with the shield that I'm about to pick up, improves your ship. A mechanic brought into Everspace through its DLC Encounters is now part of the core gameplay on the sequel, and while it made Everspace a more complete game, shining because of the roguelike gameplay, I found the encounters here to be mundane tasks, more of which I will show you later. Something that kind of bugged me was that the jump sequence, as you can see here, took about a minute to get from one location to the other. And of course I can skip it, but what's the point of skipping something that's supposed to be an experience? I feel that if we're going to jump into hyperspeed, let's jump into hyperspeed. This took a whole minute. Now this encounter I absolutely commend. As you can see, these outlaws have used a broken drone, level 6 broken drone, to reel me in and completely just bombard me with all the bombs and missiles and everything. And I felt overwhelmed for a second until I had my composure. But that is what I want to see more of. That is excellent gameplay in a wonderful setting. Look at this beauty. Jesus. But this right here is what I'm talking about. This interaction with the manager and Adam Rosalind was pretty cringe. For a sophisticated game such as Everspace, it added no real depth to it. I was sent on a little quest to find and repair the leak. The leak on his ship. And once I repair this leak, just by holding A, I met with this interaction again between the manager and Adam Rosalind, where outlaws are stationed on his ship, and now I have a remedial task to get rid of them and then fix the holes that I left within my little firefight skirmishes. And that's just, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do little tasks like that, you know? I think that perhaps they should take into consideration the ship types. Like, say, one can hold more cargo, one can hold, you know, this is an assault ship, so more of a hitman feel to it, as opposed to somebody that runs around, fixes things, and gets rid of things, and like, all with just a press of a button. It takes the immersion out of an otherwise near perfect game. And this right here was one of the things that I hated the most. Enjoy as I sped it up ×3 for you. Okay, I know that I've been taking my jabs at them. It's really not such a bad experience. I am looking forward to the full release of Everspace 2. These guys didn't disappoint with part 1. I doubt they're going to disappoint with part 2. It's just something that I had a little gripe with. But I critique because I care. And I care about the integrity of the game. Because I'm used to getting my ass kicked by this game, and I was doing so well. I had a little practice run before I started recording this. Of course, I did start a new game just to prove how simple it was. But now, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a boss, but look at how I'm completely whooping their ass. I'm not even worried in the least bit about the turrets that they have shooting at me. I'm just going to town on it. It was fun, but it's not Everspace. Again, I have faith that they bring this difficulty curve right back up. I just hope that they do, that it is in store for us. Because the wonderful thing about Everspace was playing and feeling like you were playing a game from a past generation with current gen, probably even next gen graphics. Again, I'm just always taken aback by this scenery. Look at that. So beautiful. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and Everspace 2 is right around the corner. Signing off, this has been MF Kraven.